Hey, good evening, folks. Kunal Desai here, Bulls on Wall Street. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. A flat day in the market so far. Nothing too crazy going on. Still because it's earnings season, you'll see stocks moving around all over the place. But really just kind of a messy consolidation in the Russell 2000, and the S&P's hanging in there. For the most part, this type of divergence between the small caps and large caps is still there, but it's been a really tradable market. There's been, just as many earnings blow ups as there have been blowouts, but there's been a lot of stuff to trade. These moves like Twitter and stuff. That's kind of what you want to see in an earnings season. Makes it a lot more tradable market. Let's take a look at the watch list. I probably won't trade this. I don't trade too many small caps anymore for the most part, unless they have a PR out or I like to short them. But keep an eye on this iPhone here. This is kind of one of those ones. These are the type of stocks I kind of stick in my IRA sometimes, where they're sitting on a bottom. You could buy some, put a stop loss, and you just let this bad boy rip. I do like the pattern on it. X1, a big move. It happened late in the day, coming off support here. But you might see these 3D stocks waking up. DDD was pretty strong today, but really nice kind of 3 p.m. push here. And X1, I think this one's going to be a play tomorrow. AMED, my man Harsh in the chat room was killing this stock today. I actually was preoccupied with some other things, and I freaking missed this monster move in it. I do think this thing will be in play tomorrow. I'll watch for a big opening, you know, opening morning weakness or something along that end. But there's going to be some intraday setups in this bad boy. But if I see a quick washout at the open, I might try to catch this thing for a rebound. It's a pretty key level breakout. HIMX. Right at the sweet spot here, running right into the 50-day moving average. Looks like we got more continuation if you can pop over this area. VJet, same type of thing. 3D stock really kind of perking up today. As you can see, this thing was at 27 bucks last at the beginning of the month, so it's definitely got some room to go. UA flag here after its earnings jump. STLD, another one that's flagging. With this the U.S. steel earnings, something like this might go. Typically this type of high tight flag doesn't really work well with, kind of a thicker steel stock, but they got the momentum. I actually tried short U.S. steel today, and it didn't work out too well. I lost like 30 cents or so, but these bad boys are pretty strong. FSLR, it finally bottomed out here, popped over its MAs, and now you're starting to see it flag out over the 65. It may not be ready tomorrow, but watch, as long as this 65 level holds, this thing is now coming off its bottom and should attack that $70 level. Baidu, we've got, after the earnings push, a 3-day pullback. Looking for one more. If I see opening weakness tomorrow, or like just a nice washout at the open, I'll take this one for a potential rebound. I really like these things, especially if the bottom of the breakout bar can hold. That gives us a pretty good RR. WLT, still looking for it to come out of this range. There's a lid on the stock at 6. SWKS, same type of thing. After this earnings, after its earnings move, it's just kind of, it's just consolidating right now. But at some point, it's going to come out of this bad boy. It could be tomorrow. SPWR, I do like this one. You can see this one's it's right at its sweet spot now. Any push over this level, you can see it kind of tries to push every day and runs in either its 20-day moving average, trend line resistance, kind of pops back. But any juice over that bad boy, and it's going to go. GWPH, same type of thing. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the FSLR, where you start the bottom and, start the bottom, and then when you start ripping over the MAs, you can kind of get this thing back to highs. Trip, if the market rolls over, we need some shorts. This is starting to bear flag around. I won't take this one unless, the market's really weak. Typically when the market's really strong and you get a bunch of bear flags, sometimes, after the initial poop, they can rebound if the sector gets hot. WBAI, another one that's just bottoming here after the push. We're starting to flag out. It looks like this one's got 40 bucks in the card. Trades a little bit thin, so you got to be careful. There's got to be sector momentum and things of that nature. Cena, I got this on watch for bottom bounce also. NR, I like this one. You know, it ran into resistance over here after the breakout. Now we're just kind of pulling back down to the breakout bar. You know, if we get a little bit of weakness tomorrow, close to 1250, that gives us a really, really kind of small risk for, you know, a potential, you know, rebound back to highs and then break. And Wooba, still just watching it. This is probably the best chart out of the bunch. It's just going to need a little bit of time here to kind of consolidate and even out, and then it should be good to go. So that's it for now, guys. Fun day in the chat room. As you know, it's earnings season, so you want to be playing these stocks that are having earnings. And then, you know, there's always these stocks that just got major momentum. You know, we played this Loco stock, I don't even know how many times today, 4 or 5 times. Once you get a stock like this with volume and it starts to run, you really want to ride these bad boys and play all the setups you can. So that's it for now, guys. Let me know if you need anything, and I will see y'all later. Take care.